Let's do this. Charlie K. We doing this thing or what? Yes, sir, brother. I'm here, my man. Thanks for being here. Really interesting things happening right now on Earth. Veekan777. Hello, friends. Hello to you, Veekan777. Thanks, man, for the support, man. I meet a lot of awake people here come by. You guys all basically know exactly what's going on, just as much as I do. And it's hard to share the truth. We talk between the lines. So thanks for being here, Veekan777. And thanks for the supportive comments, man. I see them all the time. Spain. Hi, Spain from the UK. Thank you, Veekan77. Welcome, Spain. There it is. Lorraine. Bienvenidos. A mi canal de investigación. Lorraine. Welcome. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Hope I'm not talking too loud to you all there. Let's get that out there. So I did a cleanup at home. I have a very small home, guys. So when I'm cleaning up, moving things around, you have to forgive me for adding extra things. I got a whole bunch of nice stuff that I can't show you all, like my beautiful globe that lights up. You want me to turn it on? Who else is here? Darla Lama's here. Let's hope this live goes on without a glitch. Absolutely. But I'm happy to say that I do see the feed on the side. And I'm going to say hello to a bunch of other people before talking about the rocket headed towards Earth. Hello. I had an awakening. I felt stupid yesterday when I realized what was actually going on. It's the largest object ever to hit Earth. Did you know that? It's the research, the information that I'm finding online. I hope it's right. We're having a hard time finding real legitimate data online these days, but from what I heard, that's what I heard. Hello, friends. Thanks a lot, Veekan777. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to take an hour and come on with you guys and gals before going outside to look at the skies, even though it is cloudy. It was raining twice this afternoon. It rained, but it doesn't matter. I really want to get outside to see this big mama go by, if it actually does go by. Who knows if it's going to go by? It would be pretty interesting if it did. Andrew L., thanks, man. Thanks for the generous contribution, brother, and for everything, the support. Members, it has to do with the same characteristics of how cloud float while holding thousands. Let me turn up the lights here. Got to see you. There we go. It has to do with the same characteristics of how cloud float while holding thousands of tons of water. It's called hydromagnetic levitation. 10-4, man. And you know what I was doing, Andrew L? I was looking at the impact calculators, looking at the TNT, the force of impact that would happen. Listen, they tell us that certain asteroids are going to really hit the Earth certain asteroids of certain sizes, if they hit the Earth, they say that it could be devastating to the Earth. And of course, depending on the energy that is pushed out, the thrust around it, if it hits the ocean, for example, we can see some tsunamis, tidal waves, you know, who knows? Wouldn't want it to hit a volcano, or it's hard to say where it's going to fall. I'm hearing a lot of places. They said at the beginning from Copenhagen to Tanzania in general. That's like I said yesterday, 42 to 45 degree on the grid. If you're looking at the coordinates, 45 is the area where it should fall. I'm around, anyways, I'm in the 40s. But anyways, they were saying Iran at one point, near Iran, sorry, not Iran directly. Now, excuse me, I heard also today that they were saying it could actually land near New York City and stuff like that. So that's something you wouldn't want to see enter the atmosphere. There's a lot of speculation on whether the Chinese rocket booster is going to burn up before coming into the atmosphere or not. Well, asteroids do burn up because there is a protective layer on each side of Earth, aside from the northern poles and the northern pole and the southern pole. If the rocket booster was to be in the northern area, it would hit really hard, what I believe. And if it was in the southern pole, it would hit really hard. I believe we would and will see it entering the atmosphere. Before entering the atmosphere, we would see it streaking light. And then after the hit, we would see definitely a debris field where there could possibly be some a lot smaller explosions. It doesn't, anyways, it doesn't mean it's going to be the end of the world. But I'll be honest with you. Remember, you all agree with me. You have to agree with me. Those of you who know, they talk about asteroids being really dangerous coming into Earth's atmosphere if they get through it. They talk about small objects that weigh a couple of thousands of pounds. This object weighs 31,000 pounds. And that's what they said. That's what they said. Does it mean that it weighs that much? I don't know. One told me it was on the news media. They literally announced on television that it was 10 times the weight of a trailer, but they said it was only 10 tons. Now I'm seeing that they're saying it's 21 tons. 21 tons of titanium. Asteroids are made out of titanium, okay? In general, it's one of the elements. Ice, yes. Rock, okay. But in general, the asteroids, people look at the asteroids, yeah, if that would hit Earth, it's metal. If it hits Earth, that metal, it would be devastating. If it lands in an ocean, I think they were predicting the Southern Ocean. I don't remember where. I'm not going to tell. Don't depend on where I say they said it was going to fall. I'll be honest with you, nobody knows. They asked American Defense Department if they were going to shoot it down. And of course, they said, we are hoping that it will land in an area that has no civilization because there's a lot of water and there's a lot of desert on Earth. That's not a very encouraging response. It's not encouraging at all hearing that. It's dangerous. It's absolutely dangerous that there's a large rocket booster. You guys can all see it's March 5, I think it's called. You can go see it on Wikipedia if you want to get an idea of the length and the size, the girth, the exactly how wide it is. It's something pretty big. For example, that object I caught that looked like Oumuamua, the long elongated object that went to hit the moon, that could be leftover rocket boosters, right? I bet you I'm filming a lot of that, leftover rocket boosters and debris and stuff. And you can tell when it's debris, I believe, because it's spiraling around. A lot of oscillation of light and stuff as you see different shapes and forms as these objects are going by. It often looks like a hose, a mysterious hose, I always call it, just a little length of something that bends around in space. I see that a lot, like a string. I often see that. The Box Breakers, love from Canada, Quebec, thanks a lot. Oxford, England, thanks a lot, Tom. Tom Ligo, welcome, man. Hey, Alex M. Let's hope this live goes on, like Darla said, without a glitch. I definitely hope so. Australia's in the house. Angie, 076 Skywatcher, thank you very much. Welcome. Hi from Montreal, Quebec. I appreciate it. Bulldozer. Howdy. How's it going, brother? Good evening, Bruce. My friend Craig, 1971. He also does a lot of researching, and he films the moon. He films the sky. Craig 1971, I have to go back and see the views that he got only a couple of weeks ago. He filmed chemtrail in the sky because it was a plane that formed it 100% for sure in a circle. And I'd never seen that in my life. Some people told me that it exists and they saw it. A lot of people, pilots were saying, well, it's normal, whatever. I mean, there's lots of controversy around it, but thank you, Craig 1971. I love you, brother, for all the support you give the channel. Charlie K, nice to see you again. Thanks for your content. Charlie K, I appreciate it, man. If it wouldn't be for you guys, I would not be here. And I appreciate you all taking the time to check out the channel. I don't usually come on and do a live stream, but I did want to. An hour before at 9 o'clock, I will get off because I do want to go straight back outside to see if I will be able to see something. You never know. The booster, it could be that the booster is not going to be seen here in Canada or Quebec at all there. Nobody knows. I have no idea where it could be seen. But if they say they can get it as close as New York City, I'm definitely going to look. No way in hell are they going to tell me that they're going to be able to predict where it's going to land exactly. They'll probably be 20, 30, 40,000 miles. Well, maybe not miles, but kilometers off of the target area. Apparently, China is following it. So it'd be nice if they talked about it to tell us exactly where it was going to fall. So again, those of you who just arrived, there is something headed towards Earth, Chinese booster rocket. It's scary because we can think a whole bunch of scenarios like, wow, what if there's a virus in it? What if it was just a plan to, to start World War III or something like that? Could be started by that. There's a lot of skepticism around it. As dangerous and as sad as it would be if those things occurred, for whatever the reason, and it's normal, we're humans, there's a lot of excitement around that. When bad things happen, sometimes there's still an excitement in it, right? And you know what I mean? Like it excites the senses and stuff. So my neighbor left in the ambulance the other day. My best neighbor I ever had, an elderly couple, and the shock of the accident he had at home. He's okay, but there was a shock. He almost died. You know, he almost really hurt himself, and he fell into shock. And so, long story short, a lot of people would be in shock if they, you know, when things happen, big cataclysmic events. But I really see us getting through it all. I really do honestly see it. Good news, everyone. In the news, I'm seeing some positive. Seriously, I'm seeing a lot of positive. There's a beautiful audit going on in the United States of America. And I love you all, Americans and my friends that have been here since day one and are going through a hell of a time along with other countries. But there's an audit into the election and stuff, and I'm ecstatic. They're going to be looking at email passwords. Shaboom. It's going to be very, very revealing what's going on in the States. Something was stolen from the Americans recently, and the Americans are going to get it back. You know what? I'm as close as you can get as a Canadian as being an American patriot. I hope, because I have a lot of love for my American friends. Hey, speaking of other friends, my brother from another, Ralph Piolio, thank you, man, for the support you give the channel. Coming by. Sorry, Bruce, I have been my boss was getting bossy, but I'm still here, and I think I have to start my membership over again. I hope it's not a problem you had, Ralph Piolio or something, but like I said, don't worry about it, man. You're always a member, whether you're in the memberships or not. And if you do have problems with anything that was not normal on the channel, do let me know, though, because I can try to contact the team for you. Thanks, Ralph Piolio. I appreciate it, man. Love you, brother. I'm going out and about, in the boot. Canadians don't say that, guys. In the boot. 45 minutes, I guess. I'll be outside looking at I'll be honest with you. In 45 minutes, I'm going to walk outside with my tripod, my camera, everything charged up, my 4 new batteries I bought. And I'm going to go outside, and if the sky is cloudy, I'm going to go, come back in, and that's it. But I'm going to make an awesome video. The French channel, my French friends that come often here to the channel, I have to think of them next, because right after this, I will be filming outside and working on the French video. You guys this morning, tomorrow morning, we'll see another video here on the channel. Maybe I'll film something outside with 3 infrared cameras. We'll be filming Northwest. I'll be filming very particularly Northwest. I'll be filming in the north. I'll be filming in the south. See if anything comes in to the atmosphere. There was an explosion here, y'all. Thanks again, Ralph Piolio. I got a new member, Bulldozer. Welcome to the Truth Seekers, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Love you, bro. Thanks a lot, Bulldozer. A couple of people supported me this week with the members, too. I really appreciate it. And all of you that are here. My French channel only had 500 views in the past 48 hours. It's really concerning. It's a little scary. So even though we're a small knit family, even here on Brucey's All, keep up the support. You guys are getting me a couple of thousands of views a month, which is a lot. It really is a lot. It should be more. I wish it was. But I'm grateful as hell, honestly. Often I go through a lot of emotions with this bloody channel, which I love, but you guys are so supportive in the comment sections, and it's I tell you, it's really therapeutic. I always say it, and I'm not going to stop saying it. Sometimes today I had a lot of energy pushed my way, almost had a headache, which is pretty awesome, because most of you are so encouraging to the channel. Bulldozer, thanks for becoming a member, bruh. Appreciate that, man. Australia, thanks again, Angie76. Skywatcher, thanks for being here. Australia, I'm also watching Australia. Lots of things going on in Australia. A little bit of a trade war with China. And you can be sure British ships will be there. Canadian ships, American ships will be right there at the border. You are our allies. Australia, we would never let Australia go to a war without us joining. That's for sure. We got to keep China from getting into Taiwan and from getting into Australia. That's basically what we have to do. And I am not going to get into that at all. That's for sure. Hey, brother. The U.S. Secretary of Defense said they won't shoot it. Yeah, that's what I heard, man. But they certainly have the capability. Absolutely. Will they lie and strike it anyways? You're pretty smart. I honestly agree with you. I think the Americans would do that. Definitely. Just the fact that they come out. Will it be used as a disaster of 2021? Love you, man. Love you more, bro. And whoever you are, you guys out there, thanks a lot for the ongoing support and for believing in the channel. Seriously, as bad as both channels are going, there's, how can I say, I've never seen so much support for a channel that doesn't get that many views. I have to be honest with that, and I really appreciate it. So that was a good thing that you said. So yeah, the Secretary of Defense, and he said it better than me. I said Department of Defense, but it is actually the U.S. Secretary of Defense, said they won't shoot it down, but that they certainly, have the capability. So like he says, could that be, will they lie and strike it anyways? Will it be used as the disaster of 2021? Love you, man. Love you more. So that's interesting too. Could they shoot it down? What would happen, right? Like, are they going to take that as sort of an attack against China? Attack against China. Attack against USA or wherever it's going to fall. If it falls on a certain country, it better not fall onto civilization, because I promise you, if it falls onto a civilization, there will be repercussions. I don't know if it's going to start a war, but there would be repercussions. So China's pretty brave, eh? They're out swimming in their boats. Did you guys, listen, fishermen boats in China? Thousands of fishermen boats in China. They all have military training. They all have weapons, and they're all in their boats, thousands of boats. So in reality, even though they're not labeled military, there's a lot going on. And we can't hide that the Chinese people, God bless their soul, are controlled by the Chinese military, the Red Army. Why do I say the Red Army? Because Chang 5 during the Red Army, during the Civil War, was the name of, they bombed someone, okay? That was the name of their rocket. Now, by naming it March 5, I didn't like it too much. Are they going to rebomb someone? Again, it's a rocket, apparently, that it's a booster that got loose. Is it true? I don't know. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Jody Joe, how's it going? Welcome. Thanks again, Tom, from Oxford, England. Box Breakers, appreciate that. Howdy, Bag Bulldozer. Thanks, man, for becoming a member. Evening to you, Crate 971. Nice to see you again, Charlie K. Kishralal. Kishrada. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and if not, please let me know. Kishralal Kishrada. Kishrada, I think so. Hello to you, and thanks and welcome. Hi from Montreal, Quebec. We have a Chinese rocket on the loose. Supposed to fall. I don't know where it's supposed to fall. It's supposed to fall anywhere. Hi, Linda. Thanks for stopping by. David Beltran Varilla. Hello, my friend. Hello to you. Hi back, Cindy Lou. Squirrely Crypto. But it hits a dam. Bet it hits a dam in China. You know what? I'm not going to answer that. Wouldn't that be satirical? Wouldn't that be funny? It landing back in China, literally breaking, I don't know, falling onto a main electrical grid area in China or something. Just that definitely would wake them up, pretty sure. Stay away from those cryptos, y'all. You got to be careful with the cryptos unless you're really, really educated. And if you are educated in crypto, I would say you're still a rookie because crypto hasn't been around that long. So you got to be careful. I see a lot of them going up and down. We had a teenager take his life because he lost $700,000. Hey, I found some more info about the possible anti-gravity technology. That's always cool. Like, like me, Andrell, they're still finding out if gravity exists. They don't even know. Definitely. Welcome. Howdy to you. 40 years ago edited. I love that. That's an awesome title. But still. Sharpshooter. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see that. See, it says 40 years edited at the end of his thing. So when I answered him on my channel, I was just going to answer, hello, Sharpshooter, because I wanted people to think it was 40 years ago. Welcome, man. Moonchild 38. We need some moon children here. I just hope it's a rocket. Yeah, I totally hear you, Moonchild 38. I really do just hope it's a rocket. A lot of new stuff happening in the world, eh? I'll be honest with you. I'm starting to hear a lot of little pockets of positiveness that are occurring inside the States and inside of France. So a lot of laws, the States are going to town and changing laws. I saw a few, I'm a Canadian, so I don't know much about, elections, but I know pretty much. The States, a couple of governors that are making their own laws. And basically that's what people are doing. Texas is taking the reins, literally, and taking back their own state. With what's going on at the border, there's more and more sheriffs from other states that are going to the border and helping and stuff. So I see that as a positive thing. And yeah. Yellow Post-it note, dude. Dennis the Menace. Love you more, bro. Thanks, man. By the way, dude, I've never seen in my life, except once before my dad died, he caught a carp. But that's cheating because it's like sort of really big. But that's damn nice trout, man. My friend Dennis, he's a fisherman, and he shows me some amazing photos of beautiful wooded area, private area, and some beautiful fish, beautiful trout that he catches in his area. Thanks, man, for sharing that. Appreciate that. Hey, Gigi. Hey, from Australia. Love you guys down there. Hope Australia is doing okay. Catherine Royer, allô, je vais te jaser de français, mais tu peux me répondre en anglais. Mon Bruce, ça va toi? Ça va très bien, Catherine. Mais non, ça me fait un plaisir de te répondre. En tout temps, en tout moment, tu peux demander des questions en français. Je vais m'arranger avec les anglais, inquiète pas. Je fais ça rapidement, puis toujours le bienvenu, Catherine. Thanks, Catherine. Scotland's in the house. Dreamwatcher. Thanks. Love the channel name, by the way. Al Criello. Hey, Bruce Cesal, brother. How's it going, man? Al Criello, thank you. No, not at all. Al Ciriello. Sorry. There's no other channel I connect with than this one and everyone here. Alex M, it really means a lot. Thanks a lot. Seriously. And I'll be honest with you, we are definitely, bro, a close-knit family. You get a lot of awake people come by here and stuff, and not in stuff, a lot of awake people here. It's slow growing, but I notice the people that come by the channel really stick to the channel and come back again. So greatly appreciated, man. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thanks again, Dennis the Menace. I think gravity, says Jody Joe. And if I missed anyone's comment, yes, I did actually. Let me go back up. Hey, Susan Ann. Have to have a day of being spoiled by my February 5th. Love to all here. Thank you, Bruce. Love you, Susan Ann. Thanks a lot. I think the rocket is filled with Twinkies. T-Zone. Somebody told me, Suzanne Hudson, I'll scroll back up. I did not see that. Somebody told me the rocket was filled with a rice. So I don't know about that. Y'all think the USA will start a war if the rocket kills Americans in the USA? You know what, Jansen? Thanks for asking. And I would freaking hope so. but I tend to think I don't know anymore. It's like, is there a limit of people they can kill? Oh, it's like, will they just pay $3 million and then they'll be okay? I would think it would start definitely a war. I would think so. That would make sense to me, uh, for sure. Y'all think the USA will start a war with the rocket? I read that. Thanks a lot. Yes, he was AJN. He was wrong on a lot of things, but smart guy, still a smart guy. It's that there's some theory that went in along with what Einstein said, but he was wrong. He was wrong in many ways, actually. Isaac Newton was wrong on certain things, and then he took over what Isaac Newton said, changed it a little bit, made it wronger. That's what happened. Then Nikola Tesla came around, and Nikola Tesla was right on the money. So what they did is they blackballed him. Edison blackballed him, screwed him over, hired him, offered him $50,000 if he was going to repair some generators. He repaired the generators over so many years, and Edison said, "You're pretty naive if you thought I was going to pay you." And that's how the cookie crumbles. Nikola Tesla, what they did, he passed away, and everything we probably see here on Earth and on the moon, secret project wise or artificial intelligence wise, are not necessarily entirely Tesla's work, but I bet you a lot of it is based on a lot of his patents. Pretty sure. I'm on a dinner break, but I've got to work before the sun goes down. Peace and blessings all. Bulldozer, thanks so much for taking the time to connect. I know you were connected already, but for the extra help and stuff, thanks so much. Welcome, Jan Jensen. I did not see. Halvard Daller. They're all over the place, guys, the comments. I'm so sorry. I'm still on the top. Membership, I joined ASAP. Thank you, Bulldozer. I appreciate that. Cindy Lou, who's there? Didn't see a Cindy Lou. Thank you. Red Ranger, #1. Wish everything will be nice. I'm pretty sure it will. I'm telling you, there will be some good things. Welcome back, Justin Branch. There will be a lot of good things, guys and gals. I promise you all. I'm sure. EXR, target practice. 10-4. Yeah, tell me about it. For sure. Benoit gets snow. Quebec here. Thank you very much. Kind of scared what I live in Germany. Thank you, Jan. I'm kind of scared what the warlikers, fellow Americans, will do if the rocket will hit the USA and actually kill people. Well, I'll be honest with you. The warlikers are a small shit-stained group of people running the states, making Americans look really bad, pretending that black people are attacking whites and that whites are attacking blacks. That's why when I talk about China, I always specifically mention that it's the bloody government. The people of China have no choice but to follow the control of the government and stuff. The ones that will break away will be killed, basically. But yeah, it's a very touchy situation. Like you say, Americans, yeah, we can't hide that. They like war. I get it. We've seen a lot of war in the days. But in reality, they're the leading country, and you may have a problem with me saying that, but listen, I'm Canadian. I don't give a crap whether it's, for me, the countries, I'll be honest with you, the countries that have always led the world were Germany, France, England. I'm taking a risk of naming them all. Americans, Canada, a very small list of countries, I find. Now, a lot of countries that I left out, which I shouldn't have. But in reality, have we not heard of these countries all our lives? Germany, France, and America. All my life, Germany, France, America. Germany, France, America. Germany, France, America. All the time we hear about them. We've always, even in war, have German people ever gone to war with us? In reality, no. It was a small group. I look at it that way too, Jan. It was a very, very small group of Germans, large enough group of Germans that did crap in reality. They forced people to obey them and stuff. And obviously, in some mysterious way, some people were like subliminally, if they believed the people they were killing were actually bad people, it was not very hard to kill people when you believe that they're bad. Same for me. Somebody says we have to kill a certain race, do you want to help? Because, they're bad people. Yeah, sure. Let's help. Well, but what if the story wasn't real, eh? When you think of it. There's many, many stories. Hey, Mark Goldman. Hey, my brother, any info on getting bigger mirrors for your scope? No, man, I have not checked into at all. I know it's a couple of times that you asked me that, and I'm taking that as a hint that you're telling me to move my ass on checking that out. But I will, man. Blue helmet, yeah. YouTube lover, it'll be blue helmets. Thanks. Mr. B7776, we ready to get nuked yet? Could be sort of concerning. We're going to be nuked for sure because it's going to hit Earth. And this big mama is as big as an asteroid. That's right. It's the biggest object. There's my eye. It's the biggest object ever to hit Earth. Was that not important for them to say that? The buggers. This is the biggest object ever to hit Earth. So in other words, basically, we have no freaking idea what's going to happen and what the impact will look at. But we really can't wait to see what goes on because we're going to document it. Cool. Thanks, Bulldozer. Appreciate that. There's my eye again. Satellite thing. How bad do you think the satellites are affecting us? Maybe our oxygen levels and everything. I don't know. I don't think it's too good. Do you think it's smart making kids run outside in the heat and the warm weather? Kids fall down here in Quebec outside without masks. Keep your mask on. Swallow your sweat. Ugh. We dumb. Christopher Rollins is in the house. Thanks for being here, man. I have a tear. No. AG Bull, can we see dogs on the way to... I said dogs. Sorry about that. On the way to the moon. Welcome, AG Bull. Casa Nostra, thumbs up back. Thanks, man. Liverpool, Mojo, thank you. Welcome. Is Crawface there? I'm okay, guys. I'm scrolling up all the way to the top. Hold on, let me clean my eye a minute. Professional here, nothing less. So, do I see any stars outside? Let's see. Oops. It's still daytime. Okay. Darla, it's still bright out. It's almost 9. Did you see that? Pretty trippy. Including Canada and USA 10-4. Hey, Tony Brooks. I'm still going up and there's still new people. How can that be? Red Ranger. Thanks a lot for the support, my friend. Okay, so now I'm going down. Oh, hi, here you are. Everyone stay as safe as possible. Yes, Pam Ben, stay in your... I'm going to stay in my temple here. I am going to go outside. Temple, good one. I'm going to go outside to film. I hope something's going to occur. For sure. Miss Helen? I did not see Miss Helen. Welcome, Miss Helen. Like EXR says, target practice. That's probably what they're going to do. They must know exactly where it is. And you know what? You know how sad it is? I bet you if they see that it's going to hit an area where it's going to cause a war, watch the American gov let it hit and say, I'm going to take a chance. Yes, Darla. Darla, wouldn't it be cool to be able to understand the language? There's Russian language, Greek language that has those letters also that it's hard to understand them. But once you understand them, it'd be fun for us to be able to know all the languages because that way I'll be able to thank him with his name. But of course, China is too brave for their own good. Of course they are. You go now. The brave small people. Their water and food shortages are pushing them towards the brink of self-destruction. It really is. And those are all things, Andrew L. It's true, man. And they're not talking about that on the news. They're talking about the New World Order. The New World Order, I'm not going to mention it. I saw a news that I follow said this, and I was a bit skeptical when they said that. The New World Order is not supposed to be about all this corruption. It's that something corrupt is trying actually to change the New World Order. This boggled my mind. I didn't even want to hear this information because it mixed me up and got me confused even more. But it gave me the possibility and hope that maybe the New World Order, we can make it for ourselves, and that the artificial intelligence can help us advance and everything. I mean, artificial intelligence is coming to take everyone's jobs away. We said it was going to take 20, 30 years. Elon Musk was talking about it. It was dangerous. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Fuckface. Sorry about that. Biden signed an executive order to let DARPA take. It wasn't too long that all of a sudden, DARPA's in charge. DARPA's on your social media. They're trying artificial intelligence programs to be able to read threats from people that read between the lines, right? The people that speak in coding and stuff like that. So that's really concerning. They're doing that by examining our data and our emotional responses on certain cataclysmic events like asteroids, pandemics, and terrorism and stuff. So in a way, it's sort of sad, but I see Earth as a game, like a game of Risk right now. There's a lot of playing in that sort of a very morbid way of the elites being able to find out our reactions by actually launching real cataclysmic events. And I think that's where we're at. We talk about depopulation. It's important. Everyone here that doesn't know about it, it's important that at least everyone understands about depopulation and about the Georgia Guidestones in the American state. Thousand amount of people where the limits, Masons and stuff like that. If you look that up, Skull and Bone. There's lots of little societies. I'd say taking a complete year, you'd be able to be up to date basically with everything that's going on in a basic way, because there's so much going on. And it's completely against what everyone would think would have occurred. But a lot of people were smart and really knew it. It's special. What do you want to do? Stuart Wimbles, Free Your Mind Art. Nice name, and thanks a lot. UK here. Any news? Still waiting. Didn't hear any news from the rocket, if that's what you mean. And still no news about disclosure yet. You know what? I'll be honest with you all. I'm having an intuition that on June 1st, the pandemic will be over. How do you all feel about that? I believe that for some screwed up reason, they're going to stop making us wear masks. I don't know, but I'm telling you, sign of amelioration, an English word, the amelioration. I'm seeing a lot of things getting a little better in a very, very hidden way. You gotta look up Alex Jones on InfoWars too. Remember that. You have to look up what he's saying. Never mind, don't judge him by his character. Look at what he's saying. It's probably affecting him a lot, finding out all that stuff. Snuffy White, TC1, thank you. Welcome to the Truth Seekers. I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. Always welcome. That means a lot, you guys. Can't thank you all enough. Always the same supportive people. Andrew L., thanks, man. Population control is something humans have to deal with only because we have no natural predators other than ourselves, each other, and Mother Nature. Absolutely. Very true, man. Thanks, Andrew L. I love you, man, for it. It makes sense, right, Andrew L.? They're going to depopulate a good part of the population, and obviously it will be the part of the population that doesn't understand what's going on, as sad as it sounds. And hopefully that some of the people that do live through it, that have, family members taken away from the pandemic and stuff, will understand a bit more what's going on and stuff. Sometimes it's a sad way to understand things, but we're all doing good. We're all doing good. I wish everybody a lot of luck with, they say, you want to get a cancer, get stressed, right? It's not, we're not going to hide that. I think that any doctor would agree with me on that one. Sugar also causes cancer. But I mean, seriously, the stress of it all, right? Even me looking into all these things, I'll be honest with you, I can pretend that I'm sitting here and that I'm a badass and that I can smile and laugh at the secrets that I'm finding out about the secret rulers of Earth and the shadow government and stuff. But it's very concerning. It's scary. It makes me very sad with past generations, how I wish I could have been there. I was, so were you all, to try to help and bring this out. This is something that probably is coming out for the first time ever in the history of humans, or maybe not, maybe more than once. I don't know, but it sure is interesting. Snuffy TC1, thanks again. I appreciate that. Thanks very much. Welcome to the community. It's all because of people like you. If I'm still here, that's for sure. Carlos, I watch it in the house. Thanks, y'all. Take a couple more minutes here. They are supposed to spray tonight to light the sky for science. Oh, isn't there something, Ralph Piolio, always something happening? He says they're supposed to spray tonight to light up the sky for science. I don't like that. I read it on NASA today. I didn't see that, my brother. They're spraying around 8 p.m. weather permitting. I will look into it, though. Ralph Piolio, got to thank you, man, for the ongoing support, brother, for being here, my man. And Gina is with you, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I'm crazy, man, with that name. I just thought I remembered the name of a family member. Here from Citrus Heights. Thank you very much. California, that's right. Watching the Senorita. The Senor. Okay, I thought, Bruce, why Senorita? The China Orite. That's a good one. Yeah, it's not a meteorite. It's a China Orite. I get it. A good one. Love your videos. Thanks, T-Zone. Or a China toroid. Or China nuke. Either way. Good one. How do I join membership? It's been a few years. I better join. Justin, absolutely, man. If you want to do that, thanks, bro. Darla's the one to explain it to you. I don't even know myself from here, actually. I think under a video is usually the join button, but maybe you might be able to do it here without leaving. Maybe Darla will share the link. I'm going to have to start giving Darla a salary. Great to see you, Susan Ann. Live, Bruce. Yeah, and Susan Ann, thanks for all the amazing comments, for connecting. And I'm sorry for all the comments that I could miss. Thanks, man. Thanks to you, man. You know what? I would really love to. I want to translate your name, my friend, because I'm not able to thank you by your name. You gave a contribution too. It's a Russian or Greek writing. I would like to translate that. Well, I want to be able to give you a name, man. Let's see. $10-4. Can I go all out and say Azaria American so that you understand? I'll just say Azaria. I hope that's okay. I tried to translate something, but hey, bro, I just wanted to thank you, man. And I want you to know that I'm thanking you and not someone else. So if Azaria makes sense, my American friend. Thank you. Jody Joe, hello back. Experimental Elemental, like the name. Hi, Bruce. Any idea where it's headed? Between Copenhagen and Tanzania. And you know what? I'm not seeing where it's headed. Usually they could say, well, it's headed towards a certain area. We're hearing of it descending in orbit. It's descending in height and altitude. Is it burning up right now? Is it not burning up right now? I really don't know. I tend to think that it would be a very big spectacle. I believe it will be when it comes in. And again, are they telling us the truth? I don't know. Thanks for asking. What about Skylab landing on Australia? Skylab was 4 times bigger. What about Skylab landing? I'd have to look into that, Tony Brooks, but thanks for letting me know that. In other words, there's something bigger that fell on Australia? 4 times bigger? Thanks for letting us know that. 4 times bigger or 4 times heavier? That's interesting to know. So again, depending on what material, what element the object is made of, we're talking about titanium, thick ass titanium, which I really don't think. My pleasure, man. I really don't think it's going to. What am I looking for now? Where's my pen? Sorry, y'all. I wanted to write something down. Zarya, in case. I might get myself in trouble with the translate. Assume I'm not saying the proper words. I hope you all don't mind that I wanted to come back on for an hour before going outside to see what it looks like. I wonder. I am going to grab. Oh no, am I good? Ugh, that is. I need to heat that up. Give me a second. I'm going to see if there's any stars outside too at the same time. Another professional move. You do not hear the microwave. Okay. What a shitty night. So far, we got a lot of clouds. So far, we got a lot of clouds. Doesn't look too good, but who knows? That wasn't very professional, was it? Your video about STX Mission 75 was amazing. The box breakers, I appreciate that so much, actually. I didn't get that many views, bro, on that video. Thanks, man. It was amazing to see living organisms flying around in space. I thought that was pretty intriguing. Yeah, the mission was amazing, and looks like they're coming in from Sportals. Spy vessels. Yes, AJN, welcome. Enisala from Sweden. Darla, how come I'm missing all these people? I do not see the person. Welcome, Sweden. Sorry if I missed you. Miss Helen Rose is there. Cindy Luhu, and I'm just starting to see her too. What do you want to do? I'll have to check that out, Tony Brooks, about Skylab. I've not heard about that. I'm always so busy with my research and stuff. I didn't really check it out, actually. Rocket, 2 hours, 36 minutes away. Be safe, Bruce. Mr. Jennings, thank you so much for that information. I'm happy you took the time to tell us that. That's exciting. I'm excited if you're serious about that. So Mr. Jennings just popped in and said, Rocket, 2 hours, 36 minutes away. Be safe, Bruce. Thank you all. So, hey, guys and gals, I had an explosion here this afternoon. I was live streaming at 1 in the afternoon on the French channel, and I was explaining to people the impact, the possibilities of the Chinese rocket coming into Earth's atmosphere. And I felt a small tremor, which would be equivalent. I'm sure I'm dead right on the Richter scale, would be a 2 or a 3 on the Richter scale here. It shook, heard an explosion, and then the electricity went out, and then it came back. No, I didn't see anything outside. I haven't heard anything in the news. And no, it wasn't a transformer. So it was a bit odd the way it happened too. Go to the YouTube channel to become a member. Thank you, Benoit Gets New. Yeah, I think that's the best way is you go to the channel and it'll pop up a box and ask you if you want to be a member. Or quite simply, under every video, you could also join by the join button too. If any of you do want to join and become members. Thanks, Bulldozer. Appreciate that, man. Hey, David Hunt. Northeast England in the house. Thank you, David Hunt. Appreciate that, man. Red Ranger #1. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. The many thousands of planes in the sky, that's a concern, surely. Miss Helen Rose, you said a mouthful there for sure. Welcome, by the way. Hi from Montreal, Quebec. Yeah, that would be a definite problem, right? With a rocket booster flying around with all certain planes. So they would actually divert all the traffic. So don't forget, somebody is literally, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a UFO. I would not be surprised if a secret project, DARPA, okay? Just to show you DARPA, just to let you know, guys, how much you guys tap into people's minds. I'm going to scare y'all. I know DARPA, you're following that bloody booster. I know you're right up its ass. I know you're waiting to see where it's going to fall. And that if it falls into the desert or in the ocean, you're going to let it hit. But if it falls into civilization, maybe you're going to blow it down, depending on if you're, who knows if DARPA is good or not, right? Who knows if they're good or not? I don't know. Angela Height, I did not see her. Thanks, Darla. Good thing you guys are saying hi to them because I wouldn't see them. China tried building a landing strip on the fishing island. Yes, shared with the Philippines. Yeah, Miles Moon Bases. Thanks for coming back, by the way. Thanks for the comments. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. They're doing it all along, even near Australia. They want to build bases all the way along there. It's to make a frontal, be able to make eventually a frontal assault, obviously, against Taiwan and Australia. They're not going to get out of there. China will be boxed, their asses will be boxed in there for my entire life here on Earth, and it'll be their asses are going to be boxed in the whole time my son's going to live on the face of this bloody Earth, that's for sure. And if ever I see that China starts attacking countries and, there would be civil unrest, it'd be a civil war. It's just totally stupid that America's not standing up. Well, it's understandable since there was a coup. It's not d'etat. I believe it's a world coup now. Build back better. Have you ever heard anybody say that? Build back better. I guarantee you that any arsehole that's saying that is all part of the elites, and they're all saying the same thing. UK said it. Trudeau said it. Canada. The States said it. Biden, apparently, it's his word. Nancy Pelosi, the skull with the glove over it. Sorry about that one. Heard that one on SNL. Somebody said Nancy Pelosi looked like a skull with a rubber glove pulled over it. I thought it was funny. Moving right along. Moving right along. Come on, Bruce, find something. Change the subject. I wish I could stay, but sorry, I read that. Master Bruce, I heard close to New Zealand. My wife is concerned. Yes, yeah. Justin, yes. Okay, now let's see. Now we're talking about something. whatever ocean, because I'm not that good in geography. Is it geology or geography? Geography. Close to New Zealand, a bit further out in the water area, the ocean area, the water area is where it's supposed to hit. So I would say maybe New Zealand. I believe that you guys would see it in the sky and maybe see it crash into the water. Um, if it came down towards New Zealand, you guys would definitely see it. It's a little concerning, Justin Branch. I get it, man. It is concerning when you think of it, like tsunamis and everything like that. But I'll be honest with you. Encourage your wonderful wife by telling her, in general, at the beginning, they really think, and I'm still hearing this, it should be somewhere around Iran or Tanzania. So I don't know. I don't know where it's going to be. It is concerning. It's definitely concerning. Keep your eyes in the sky, though. I'll tell you what, it's supposed to fall in 2 or 3 hours. That's pretty incredible thinking that, actually. Hillary Clinton. Oh my gosh. Guys, I got to tell you before I get off. I'll get off in a couple of minutes. Thanks, everyone. Chino everything on the loose. Yes, Pam Ben. I always go on Fox News. I always like Tucker Carlson, even though he doesn't answer my emails. As if I was that important when you think of it. I don't think it ever get to him. But either way, I like listening to Fox News and a couple of other news medias. And you know what? I forgot why I was talking about it. I was going to try to stick something in really fast to to protect myself, but no, I lost it. Why the hell was I talking about Fox News? It was something important I wanted to talk to you all about. That's a little concerning. Maybe I have another sip of my spiked coffee. A little inside joke to my friend Crawface. This one's spiked, Crawface. What did I want to say about Fox? It was important. Oh, yes. I remember now. I went to comment on Fox, a video. It's a video that Carlson Tucker posted about UFOs, I think. I don't get people seeing my comments on any channels. And by the way, I didn't make a big thing about it. A lot of people told me it was regular glitches, that a lot of people don't get the comments answered. But I can't comment on any channel, big channels, without, just being invisible. But what I did is today I got back, it was the first time in my life, maybe about 100, 115 comments back from me commenting on a video on Fox News, because I never got back any reply on Fox News from people. I don't know, Fox didn't reply. It's people commenting on Fox. All I wrote was, "Thank you, Fox team, for sharing the truth." You should see the aggressive comments and people that were there commenting on me. I got over 100 comments of people like really aggressively evil, mean, because I said, "Congratulations, Fox News." I laugh at those comments because in reality, they're all fake, right? It's all just a bunch of fake comments that people, they're not really mad. They're just there to wreak havoc, if you want, on Fox News. Gomsey, good morning, Bruce. Amsterdam salutes you. Love you, Amsterdam. Thank you very much. Hope you're still there, Gomsey. I hope that rocket lands on our Dutch government. Thanks, Gomsey. Yeah, I think there's a lot of us that would like that rocket to land on some of our govs, be honest with you. Yep. Trudeau in English, word for word, actually means water puddle. Just wanted to share that. It would make one hell of a puddle if it landed on him. Anyways. Hey, you think the USA will start a war if the rocket... I'm reading that again for some silly reason. Yes, I do. I do believe it could start a war or not. I don't know anymore. I mean, do you think it's normal that they're letting people go flood into the United States of America? Do you think it's normal that they're going to release, if they haven't already released? I think they did 63,000, a bit more, inmates, third-time offenders. We're not talking about one-time offenders. We're talking about somebody that killed their daughter and that went to jail, that came back out, and then they killed their wives. And then they sent them back into jail, and then they came back out, and then they killed the lawyers. And then they sent them back into jail. And now they're going to let them out. Because after killing 3 people, they were good for 7 months inside. Give them a pudding. Oh boy, there's going to be a lot of crap going on. But then again, why are they changing all these institutions, the prisons and everything? Why is that occurring? There's something we don't understand, I think, that we're not quite getting. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I'm going outside. I have a French video to do, a whole bunch of things. Vladfin Hadoin and Willie me Jensen Dog. Welcome. I'm sorry, I'm just having a hard time. Jody Joe, aren't we all? Anybody want to donate to my Cash App? Lol, it's Lil Marion. Yeah, sure. Whole bunch of people will go and donate to your channel. What are you a dancer? Or? That would be Comical Brews. Thanks, Jendal15. That's a little lame, Jody Joe. Jody who? Sorry, I'm just having a hard time. Well, aren't we all? Block. Howdy from Central Wisconsin. Saw our first Starlink. Actually, yeah, maybe I should. Intuition's running on me. I don't know what. Put user in timeout. Little naughty person coming to ask for money. You got to learn something, Jody Joe. The reason why I receive help is because I don't ask for it. Love to the kid, says Darla. Thanks, Darla. Howdy from Central Wisconsin, says Snuffy. TC1, thanks for becoming a member, my friend. Saw our first Starlink Wednesday night. Susan, did you see the Starlink train? Did you see like a whole link, like a whole line of them? Or did you see just one of them? Let us know. Hey, got to thank everyone so much for taking the time to come by the channel. When is it supposed to hit? Lynn, thank you so much, Filoso, for asking, and welcome. I just heard that it was supposed to hit in 2 hours and 36 minutes, and that was about 20-30 minutes ago. So I would say 2.5 hours max, say 2 hours. Mr. Jennings or Jensen, I think Jennings or something, said it. I didn't get any information on that, y'all. I'll be honest with you. I heard it was supposed to hit Saturday or Sunday, but I admit I have not been looking at the information for that. It would be comical. Gentle 15. Welcome, by the way. Sab the Seeker, yo, brother. My brother from another. Thanks, Darla. Ralph Piolio is coming back all the time, Darla. Lots of them do, and I love this family. It's amazing. You have a lot of support. Welsh Warrior, gravity is a theory. A Welsh Warrior, if I could pin your comment, I would. I've said it myself many a times, about a couple of years ago, actually. I believe it's a fact, actually. What you said, I'm confirming it as a fact without fact checking. Science is a theory. They made the first nuclear bomb, the atomic bomb, through a theory with Einstein's theory on relativity and stuff, and they were off. Made it a lot stronger than that. But you're absolutely right about that. Gravity is a theory. It makes sense, right? Here on Earth, we're stuck on Earth. Hello, Free Mind. Made a fortune with crypto. Great respect to that, man, Free Mind. I'll be honest with you. That's why I said you have to be instructed, well educated with cryptology in crypto. If not, you're going to get screwed. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole because I do not know anything about it. I saw the Bitcoin go up. Lots of people, it must be that one you're talking about, made millions of dollars with the Bitcoin. It's not something I would spit on. You know, I would be more into, the silver and the gold, stacking silver and gold and stuff like that, and as to with the cryptocurrency. But but free mind, much respect to what you said about that. I just don't know F all about it. Crypto military vet, I did not see him. Welcome, crypto military vet. I need a lot of information, you guys, about crypto. I don't know nothing about it. Just basically, they're going to F everyone over in crypto. I'm putting my hand in a fire. Anyone that has crypto now, even as you said, my friend, you made money with the crypto, you must know that it's not going to happen again. That's the problem. Elites are fallen angels. I heard that theory also. Thank you very much, YouTube lover. Absolutely, I've heard that before too. You miss us, Jody Joe? Jody who? Thanks everyone for stopping by. I'm going outside. I want to go see outside. I love you all. DB Property Maintenance, thanks for coming back. Explode over China like an EMP would be way cooler. Wouldn't it? I agree with that. Agreed, 100%. Is there any way with a direct energy weapon that we can send it back towards China? We should. Wouldn't that be funny, eh? Hi, Bruce. Aussies. Thank you, Pandora. Welcome. Thanks again, Bulldozer. It's like all these things are reappearing. There's Susan Hudson. No, I do not see Susan Hudson. Thanks again, Dennis Delano. I just saw Dennis Delano give a contribution. It just appeared. Finally had a chance to Starlink a couple nights ago, but it was foggy and cloudy. Oh, Christopher Rollins. Thanks, bro. Nice to see you. Hi, Steve Crawford. Well said. Well said, Steve Crawford. Welsh Warrior. I hear ya. Totally hear ya. Not going to agree with you. I'm just going to say I'm thinking the same. That's what I'm going to say. Sorry, everyone. Bruce. Batamb. Sophia Oder Carson, thank you very much. Welcome to the Truth Seekers. Thank you, my dear friend. That means a lot. Love from Canada and Quebec. Hope to see you around the community. Thanks, guys. Been having a lot of problems with the views on the channel. The channel is dead. The French channel is dead. This is my full-time job. So all the help that I can get, Sophia. I love you so much, you guys. Thanks, Sophia. Audra Carson, for the ongoing support, everyone. Oh, I got to pronounce this right. I feel like people are going to be testing me now. Big Jig Guitar. Thank you. Oh, it is guitar. Okay, so I was okay. Makes sense. Big Jig Guitar. Big Jig. Blackjack guitar. And take a guess on that. I love all guitars. I got a guitar. I got a guitar too. My guitar is not as nice as that one, though. That means a lot, my friend. Thanks a lot for the contribution. Welcome to the channel. I hope you get a chance to check out some of the videos. Some of you got some really cool captures, y'all. Some really, really cool captures. Luke the Duke, what's up with your title? Something heading to Earth from space? Yes, Luke the Duke. Thanks for asking. There's a Chinese booster on the loose. It mistakenly got lost in space, as they said. This happened a couple of days ago. It was said to hit Saturday or Sunday, 31,000 pounds, 18,000 miles per hour. Very large object made out of titanium. It's incredible. This is for real. It's supposed to hit Earth. Somebody just came into the comment section, Luke the Duke, and said that it would hit in 2 hours and 36 minutes, and that was 2 hours ago. 2 hours and 50 minutes. So I would say in 2 hours, it's 9:15 Eastern. Before 11 o'clock, we should see it hit. I have no confirmation that what the person came here said is true. I have to look myself. I didn't hear myself when it would hit. I heard Saturday or Sunday. So it could be in 2 hours or it could be further out. I guarantee you we're going to hear about it, though. Guarantee that we're going to hear about it. I promise you all, I'll be outside tonight as long as I can to film the sky. And you all know it. I film for about 7-8 hours when there's no clouds. And I'm outside 2 hours out of that 8 hours that I film, maybe an hour and a half. I don't sit outside for 9 hours. In the summer, I do 12 hours. But I come in, I look at the footage to see what I can capture. I'm outside with another infrared. I call it my scoper. So I can, I can film, not necessarily film, but look and scope around to see if I see anything. So great big thank you to each and every one of you. Did we get another member? Okay, I just showed. Thanks again, Sophia. Miss Carson, thank you very much. I love you guys and gals for the ongoing support to the channel. I will get off, go make a French video, film outside. I'll be making an English video tomorrow for you all. And I thank you for the ongoing support. Schrodinger's cat, Texas session. Welcome. Texas is, I've been watching Texas for the past 3 months do a lot of heroic stuff. I had family that lived down in Texas. Houston. I had family down in Houston. And I never had the chance to go down and visit, but always worried about my American friends. Texas is taking over the states, is helping it exist once again. Heard a whole bunch of sheriffs from different states are headed down there to help at the border wall. I wish you all the best down there in Texas. I love you guys and gals, and I hope you're all safe down there. Ralph Piolio, NASA Wallops postponed the rocket launch till May 9th, letting you know, Bruce. Guys, I love you for that. Thanks a lot for giving me the heads up. It's coming to the point where I don't have to research anymore. You're all helping me with the research as it's always been. Ralph Piolio, I love you, man. Thanks for the ongoing support. Why am I talking so loud? And for those just arriving to the channel, I say goodbye for about 10 minutes. It's almost done. Jazzy Peach. Florida's taking its own steps too. Damn, I should have even mentioned it. I'll be honest with you. They are. I heard of some of the bills. Hold on. What did you guys sign? You signed a bill. A whole bunch of stuff is going on in Florida. Also with the schooling. Our kids are being taken over. The governments are trying to teach our kids about sex, about genders, and, it's getting pretty bad. Yes, Florida is on the map. And I'll be honest with you, Jazzy Peach, I know at least 10 people that go down to Florida each and every year. I have friends that own a house in Florida, a lot of money, and they own a business here, recycling business. I won't name the name. They're very big here. The only reason why he goes down to Florida, because he has no problems even leaving Florida. When he leaves Florida, he comes to Canada and he just goes home. There's no problem leaving that Florida. Lots of states are doing a lot. Some people are doing stuff for Chicago now and New York City. Very sad. Rats the size of big cats. There's videos of rats in New York beating up cats. That's scary as hell, I tell you. Benuetta gets snow. Thanks again, brother, for being here, and everyone. Christopher Rollins, keep your eyes in the sky, man. Brad Thurkel just woke up. Morning to you, Brad. How interesting is this Chinese rocket really falling into our atmosphere? Hopefully, it doesn't hurt anyone and falls out of harm's way. I really hope so. They asked the Secretary of Defense if they were going to shoot it down. They said they have the capabilities to do so. My friend Navaria let me know that. Zaria, sorry. And it is interesting. The size that they say it is and the weight that they say it is. I was on the TNT calculator. the calculating the force of impact of something hitting Earth. Very dangerous. Rocket has slowed to 175 to 17,500 miles per hour. Still one of my. Okay, guys, I'm off. Tony Brooks, I love you, man. Thanks for letting me know that. Thanks, Susan Hudson. I'm going off, guys. So you guys are just seeing information. So that means they picked up on the bloody rocket. I'm going to see that right now on the news because it's already dark outside. And I appreciate everybody. I love you all. Talk to you all really soon. Bye-bye.